Storm has released another ball in the Roto Gremlin line. First, there was the original Gremlin, which featured the VR1 cover and the Rondor Max core with no AI. The follow-up was the Gremlin Tour X, which switched the cover stock to be a hybrid version of the VR1, and the core was also modified to the Rondor Tour X, which lowered the RG and the diff, making it more of a control piece. Now the latest release is the Wicked Gremlin, and it looks like it's the strongest of the three. It has the same Rondor Max core as the original Gremlin, which means the RG is 2.50 in the 15-pounder, and the diff is back to the much higher 0.058. The PSA or intermediate diff is 0.010. It has an all-new cover stock, which is GR1 Solid Reactive, which stands for Grip Response. It's nano-free, but as the name implies, it has a unique tacky adhesion, which reads the mid lane and is designed for medium to heavy oil volumes. The strength of this cover makes the hook length fairly early and the ball shape very smooth. Yet still, it has a big flare potential, as you can see on the graph from Storm. I figured it would be a big, strong ASIM in the ballpark of the Ion Max, Equinox Solid, RST Hyperdrive, and Alpha Crux. Since I already have those balls, I went with a layout that would be different from my norm and to accentuate the smooth ball motion nature inherent in the ball. So I went with a 5.5-inch pin to PAP. I fully leveraged the PSA at 3 3/8, and I put the pin down near my middle finger, which ends up being about a 4.5-inch pin buffer. I'm bowling at double-decker lanes on the house pattern. Double-deckers lane beds are relatively new, so it's a pretty good surface, and the GR1 strong cover of the Wicked Gremlin will be a good matchup. These first few shots, I'm playing them quote unquote normal, going between the second and third arrows and trying to get it out to about 5, 6, 7. You can see the Wicked Gremlin grip the lane relatively early, then have a smooth control motion to the pocket. I had a 5 3/4 pin-up Bionic, so I threw it in the same spot for comparison. I felt that the Bionic got a little farther down the lane, but overall, a similar motion. That little bit of extra push from the Bionic resulted in getting behind the headpin and leaving a 10 pin. Next, I moved left and softened up to circle it more, going about 15, still trying to get out to about 5, 6, 7. You can see the stronger cover along with this lower speed didn't really allow the ball to push all the way to 5, 6, despite being deeper in the oil at the laydown. Finally, I moved right and took my hand out a little. You can see as I get the laydown closer to the friction, the ball really picks up despite the lower rev rate, and I left back-to-back 4 pins. The last shot, finally I took enough of my hand out of it to get the ball down to about 6, 7 down the lane. This last shot, you can see I move back with my normal release to cross between the second and third arrow and trying to get it out to about 6, 7. I'd say the Wicked Gremlin is similar in motion to the Ion Max and the Alpha Crux, and the total hook fits between those two balls. So if you're looking for an asymmetrical with a strong cover, the Wicked Gremlin could be for you. Hope you enjoyed this baller video of the Roto Grip Wicked Gremlin. Thanks for watching, and remember, ball up a storm.